last one? D-Tron did this.
I like that one.
Okay.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of D-Tron Does It. Of course, I am D-Tron and I does stuff. And this week, I got a really quick video and it's very specific. It's just for Lexus owners. If you have the Lexus IS350 or 250 or even some of the GS product where your entertainment display will go out. You'll still have use of your air conditioning, but you won't be able to actually control the air conditioning. You won't be able to see any of your rear view camera or any other stuff that shows up in your display. And so there's a way to fix it. I thought it was a defect that would cost me lots of money, but find out it's probably just a fuse. So I'm gonna show you where your fuse boxes are in this vehicle, and then I'm gonna show you how to locate the proper fuse and replace it. I even went and located some instructions from the internet because that's the place where we are right now. And I'm gonna link those down in the description so you guys can see exactly what the layout of the fuses are. Just in case it's slightly different from my vehicle to your vehicle, hopefully the display for the fuses will help you out. As always, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, so on and so on. And let's start. I'll show you guys exactly the problem that we're having. If I start my vehicle, so you've got the clock display and you've got lights behind your buttons, but no info. And we'll hit the radio. Get nothing. If you hit climate, nothing. You want to turn it off, turn it auto. None of these buttons are working. Navigation, rear view camera, nothing. And so we're gonna locate the fuse and then show you guys what you need to do to replace it. Again, should be a pretty simple process. And then hopefully we get this entertainment center back up and running. All right, so you've got a couple fuse boxes in this vehicle. So the first one I want to show you guys is under your driver's wheel well. And we'll see if we can get a view. It's gonna be that white box right there. You guys, this white box right here is gonna be one fuse box. You would just open it up and it should show you all the fuses in there. So if yours is not too worn, your cover panel will likely show you what each of those fuses are and make it a little easier for you to diagnose which fuse you need to pull and replace. All right, so if you pop your hood, which man, I need to get this thing a cleaning underneath. Next to your battery or in front of your battery is another fuse box. Here's a quick view of what this fuse box is like. And inside, again, Lexus was kind enough to give you exactly what fuses are inside of this fuse box. That way you know what to target when it's time to go and replace a fuse. So I'm pretty sure there's a radio number 2 in case we need to replace that one, but hopefully the one that we need is under the passenger side dash. All right, so that last fuse box, if you remove this plastic covering underneath the passenger side wheel well, is gonna be located right up here. And this is the one that we wanna target for the fuse today. So we're gonna pull this down. We're gonna get that off and we're gonna find out what fuses are here. All right, so what we got inside of here is radio number 3, a 10A. So I think that's gonna be our one, but we're gonna find out. So I went to O'Reilly's and I just grabbed an assortment of fuses. So hopefully one of these will do the trick. I got some mini and some regular just in case. So if we pulled our cover off like this, that means this top right should be the radio number 3 according to our little chart. And so we're gonna pull that top 10 fuse and see if it's broken. All right, so we got that pulled out. So now it's time to check to see. That fuse does not look separated. So maybe it's not. I don't know if you guys can see, but that one is not separated. So I don't think that that's the one. I'm still gonna replace it with a new fuse since I'm down here. I mean, it can't hurt. So I just replaced the 10 amp fuse on the passenger side. So we're gonna start it up, see if we get any of this display back. And if not, then we'll go and check the fuses that I showed you underneath the hood. So that's a no on our buttons, nothing yet. All right, time to go underneath the hood and see if we can replace that fuse as well. All right, so in this one, we've got 2 radios. So we've got down here is radio number 1, and then the third one from the bottom is radio number 2. Those are both 30 amp fuses. And so we're gonna check both of those to see if either one of them are blown, and maybe that's the cause of our problem.
So I just went ahead and replaced both of those 30 amp fuses for the radio, which was pretty easy. Again, you're just taking some needle nose pliers, pulling out those fuses, replacing them. I also replaced an additional fuse in there for the AC, thinking that that might be a solution to the AC not working. I went under the driver's dash and also pulled out the fuses for radio and display there. There were 2 of them. They were both 10A fuses. And once I replaced all of those, I buttoned it back up as well. I turned the car on, and I have it muted here because the radio did start working again. So that's a plus. But I don't own that music, so you can't hear it. But none of the buttons began working. So unfortunately, here we are. What up? Now look, this is not ideally how I want this video to end. I wanted to show you guys that I found the solution and that I could help you solve your problem. But that's not true, because I didn't find the solution yet. I replaced all of the fuses related to the air conditioning and the radio unit, and none of them worked. Well, sort of worked. They did get the audio back on for the radio, but that's it. And so, because I didn't find the solution, I didn't want to pretend like I did. What I did do though is went and partnered with a friend who is a technician, and he pulled the radio out, pulled it apart, and let me know that every one of the fuses are good, and he let me know that all of the wiring is good. It's just that we aren't getting power to the unit, so he believes that that display unit has completely failed. And his solution was to replace that entertainment unit. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm not gonna do that in this video. Now, I hope that pulling the fuses, replacing the fuses will fix your problem. Maybe it's not your display screen, and if it did fix your problem, awesome. But if it didn't, definitely check out part 2 of this video that I will attach some point when I finish it to check out how I replace that display screen and hopefully get the backup camera and navigation and, I don't know, air conditioning to work in my Lexus again. If you got it to this point, thank you for watching. Sorry I didn't fix the problem. I'll try better next time. As always, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, and get some alerts. Hopefully I'll get that next video out and solve your problem. And if not, well, I won't be mad if you don't come back. Until next time, guys, peace.